to this huge decluttering video. If you're new here, my name is Bella and I love to make all types of motherhood motivational content like cleaning, decorating, organizing, all that fun stuff. And I have a little girl, so things get really cluttered around here sometimes. And I love to decorate, so I can't blame her for everything. I definitely clutter up the house my fair share. I'm gonna be decluttering 100 items today. I'm gonna be counting and I hope you count along with me. I feel like I've been going on for long enough, so let's get right into it and we're gonna start in the kitchen cabinet. So right here is where I keep all of my daughter's bottles and stuff. This stuff in the corner hasn't even been touched since we moved in here like 6 months ago, so definitely time to clean that out.
And I do want to say that everything that can be donated was donated. I didn't feel comfortable donating these bottles or anything like that just because they had had my breast milk in them and they had been frozen and unfrozen countless times. I just didn't feel comfortable, but most of Kennedy's stuff I was able to donate, like her clothes and her toys and stuff, and that is always so important to help people who need them, and that's something that I want to teach my daughter as well, so it's good to start young.
Alright, are you guys ready to count? So 1, 2, 3, so it's already 22 items. I'm gonna put these Christmas plates with our Christmas stuff. So seriously, easy as that. 22 items gone. Actually 23.
Now moving into Kennedy's room, this is actually where I got the bulk of the numbers in here because there was just so much that was just hanging around that didn't fit or was not the correct season and therefore wouldn't fit next year. And there was a lot of stuff she wasn't using, like teethers and binkies and stuff like that, since we weaned her off of her binky. So there was a ton that needed to be decluttered, and I think sometimes this is the hardest spot in our house to declutter, even for me, and I consider myself somebody that is pretty good at decluttering in general, and I don't get too emotionally attached to items. But even in here, I was like, oh, I want to keep her Christmas dress from this year.
Another 21 outfits.
But I know that I can't keep every single item she's ever worn in her life. I kept a lot of the stuff from like her first Christmas and her first Easter, all the firsts, but that was my limit. That's the limit I gave myself, and I'm holding myself to it. I only ended up keeping 2 sentimental things, and you'll see them a little bit later, but other than that, I was really good about letting go of things. So for that, I am actually really proud of myself.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends.
But now, as you can see, I'm in her cube organizer, and I sectioned everything off. Like right now I'm in like hats and stuff and beanies, and this is where I kept one of them. It was the little hat that she wore home from the hospital right there. Oh, so cute. But the rest, if she wasn't able to fit in it, I donated it. And I'm just going along here. A lot of this stuff didn't need to be donated except for this bin. This was a bulk bin for sure because there were a ton of burping gloss from when she was a little tiny baby that we don't use anymore. Try not to judge us too hard. We were first-time parents and didn't know how much was too much.
So I was counting and I was able to pull like 70 items out of this closet, and then I was able to put all the coat hangers up there into that one, and that cleared so much space. So I'm already at 114 items, but I'm just gonna keep going. See, that's how easy it is. So I actually pulled these out of her toy box in a previous video. So I'm gonna count these in because I haven't donated them. And I need a mom win. So let's see, Matt will not let me donate this thing though. So this is gonna go in his closet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 more.
Now moving on to her dresser, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't pull a ton out of this dresser just because that drawer that I'm working in are just her pants and her onesies and stuff, and I know that those for the most part fit her. There was a couple things that I actually did remove, but a couple of these drawers are actually sitting empty, and then one of them holds like 5 tea clothes, so things that are way too big for her right now, and I just kind of put them in there for safekeeping because I didn't have a ton of space to store, so I just have them in there for future keeping. I did an entire nursery decluttering video, and I tackled this in that video too, so it's been holding up pretty well since that video.
So embarrassed to show you this mess of a shoe closet, but I'm gonna get it organized as I declutter. So sorry if you can hear Blippi, but Kennedy is in size 4, so I'm actually gonna go through her shoes and clear them out.
She pulls the trigger and I'm just blown away downright. My mind's indifferent to know what's wrong or right. Her bite is bittersweet cause I'm stuck between her lines.
Okay, these are too small, but I'm never parting with them. They are so cute.
I can't go on. Yeah, I must be strong, cause I'm weighing us down.
Same thing with these. These were in my maternity photo shoot, and I'm never getting rid of them.
See me too, baby. I just want you badly now. Everything I feel is shown this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half. We actually lost that shoe, so 8 and then 9, and then plus the other 2, so that's 11.
I'm 99.5.
So I'm gonna explain the cluttered laundry room. It's a lot better than what you saw last time, but this is stuff for spring, so little spring preview of the bunnies, and then I got this cute little picnic basket. That's for my friend Josie. Actually, I have to ship that to her. That's my cousin's present for her birthday. Happy birthday, Sophie. I know it's still a little bit early. And then other than the laundry basket, that's what we're gonna be decluttering.
And then Matt ended up reminding me of 2 items that we actually have in the car that we were going to donate anyway, so 2 more items down.
Alright, so I went through the entertainment center and I found 5 games that Matt says that he doesn't want anymore, so that brings us to 5 more. But in this, I'm about to really tell on myself. I'm about to put myself on blast. This is the most embarrassing thing ever. I was in a bunch of musicals as a kid, and I'm about to show you them. So in Fiddler on the Roof, I can't find myself on that cover. I was in Annie. This one I think I'm on. Yep. There I am. Let's see. Right there. That one's me. I was an orphan. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was in just like a Christmas school play. Aladdin Jr. Was I in the cover? Probably, but that's kind of a mess. Let's see. Sleeping Beauty. That was a dance competition. Was in Sound of Music, 101 Dalmatians, and Wizard of Oz. So that's my past. And And that's a lot too. That's quite the stack. And with those last 5 items, that brings us to 154 items decluttered today. That's really good. I've been dreading this entire process, and that wasn't even really that hard for me to do. And I'm sure that if it's not hard for me to do, it's probably not hard for you guys to do either. I think some of it is just like the mental side of it. Like, it just is hard to start. Sorry if you can hear the dishwasher behind me, but I am so proud of how much I got rid of. I really hope that you enjoyed this decluttering video. I feel so motivated now. I feel like I got rid of so much stuff. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications because it helps my channel grow. I will see you later in a new homemaking video, but until then, bye beauties.